wake up.
This is a brand new episode of Wake Up Bright
Wake up.
with your workout buddies, April and sometimes Jenna. Your hit podcast, your much needed hit of encouragement, empowerment, and motivation to live and grow each day a little brighter.
Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to Wake Up Bright. I'm April Lauren and
I'm Jenna. Welcome.
we're so excited to be continuing our Balanced and Bright collaborative. So the purpose of this series is, I guess we haven't really talked about it in a while, us building habits that will help us power through the rest of this year and start 2022 2022 off on the right foot, already working towards our goals, as opposed to continuing forward with that mindset that I'm going to start tomorrow, or what happens at this time of year, people start to say, I'm going to start the first of the year. We're starting now. And that's the whole reason for the Balanced and Bright collaborative. It's the whole intention.
I really cannot believe that it's 2022.
Oh my gosh, yes.
In like less than 2 months. I cannot comprehend that. I don't know why time flies, or where is it flying, because you know the saying time flies when you're having fun. This pandemic hasn't been fun. Why is
Time just flies.
Still flying?
And buckle up. It doesn't matter. It's a bumpy ride.
Yeah, definitely buckle up and be ready. That's why we are also starting preparations early, because I think what has been shown to us in the past 2 years now, I guess, is that you can never be too early. You can never be too prepared for this madness.
Yeah. Well, speaking of 2022 and the rest of the year, I got back so I'm doing Christmas merch like I did last year, and I got back the designs. And so I need to pick, and I thought those of you who watch, I'll also post this on Instagram, but if you're listening, you're going to get to hear it first. And if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see it first. But it's not a final, because it's 3 templates. And then I wanted Jenna's opinion. I thought this would be fun to surprise her.
Exciting. Yeah. I can't wait to see. Show me.
Okay, why can't I share? Share screen. There we go. You'll see, like, the colors are different. So shorts are coming. They're clear shorts. Santa's already wearing shorts, but it will be more obvious. It would be really cute if I could do a back design, and on the back of the shirt have Santa's back. Okay, so this is A. This is B. Little ripped Santa.
Rear. The butt would fit. I like the logo and all the text. I cannot speak.
Yeah. So, which they all have it. So I have a very Merry Fitmas and a Happy New Year. So this is B and this is C. So
this is a hard one.
Yeah. And you can tell me off screen, that way you don't influence the viewers who comment. But A, B, C. I won't go into my opinions either for the same reason, except last time I think I talked to you, and I talked to my sister about my name being on it, because the designer put my name there, and both of y'all said that you liked it with.
I do like it with the name, because then I do like the name, because then it's like more clearly your merch and not somebody else's, you know?
Yeah. So I'm doing 2 designs. And that's because, like, I did like the Fitmas last year, and I wanted something like Fitmas, that's Santa. But then I also wanted just something like Fitness Christmas. And I really love this.
I do love this. I love the little kettlebell ornaments.
Me too.
This is my favorite.
I love it. So I'm doing both. So I'll do a Santa design, and then there will be a tree design. So the only thing that I would change about this design is I would definitely move the April Lauren up, and you'll see that in the other trees. So these ones have the little bow. I think the only difference between this one and the other one is this one, she did silver splashes, and then on this one, she did gold splashes. Maybe there's other differences. I guess the placement of the bow a little bit, because she paints these.
These are so cute. She is talented
So
for
talented.
sure. I think I like the golden speckles more than the silver ones.
Yeah,
It's like a little bit warmer.
me too. But do we like this one or this one?
I do like the bow. The bow is cute. But the dumbbells are cute too.
Yeah, I like the dumbbells.
I think I like the dumbbells more now that I think about it. Why am I so indecisive? These are cute.
Oh, but this one she put dumbbells in the tree. You guys will have to let us know. I'm torn. I like them all. Like I'm
I
like,
am torn too. The Christmas tree is definitely my favorite and like in general, but these are so cute.
yeah.
Ah, such a hard choice to make.
Yeah. So we need your help. So comment, message, all of the things.
It is funny that the Santa is not wearing any pants.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do like this one with the jump rope and stuff.
Me
It's
too.
cute.
Me too. I love the jump rope. I like that it's got the little plate, the kettlebell. I like it. Well, let us know what you think and let's just get right into, we have eaten up so much of our time. We are on a time crunch today. So we're just going to jump right in. Thanks for letting me share my designs with you, Yenna, and everybody.
Those are cute. I
They're-
cannot wait.
I'm
What
so
is the final logos are going to be like? And
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the product.
I want to get them in really quickly. So that way I can get the samples before and then
Before actual Christmas.
well, like I want to do, my goal is like the 15th. I would love to have these up and for sale by the 15th of this month. Just so like when people, or if you order it on the 15th, you'll probably get it right before Thanksgiving. So
That would be a good timing because that's when all the Christmas stuff officially kicks in after Thanksgiving. So
and if you want to start early, that's your business.
perfectly fine too, but I feel like, well, I don't feel like anything. Anyone can do whatever they want.
I think I actually will be decorating earlier than the day after Thanksgiving, only because my mom is coming and she's gonna leave the day after Thanksgiving. So the day after Thanksgiving is actually her birthday, but she's gonna be leaving to go back home. And so she's expressed wanting to decorate with me. So
Well, that's nice. That'll be fun to do together.
yeah, she's got a really good eye for design. I'm like, I wonder if she's actually gonna want to decorate for Christmas or if she's just gonna get distracted by all of the other things that need to be done in my house.
You better start doing stuff before she gets there. It's
know.
always when mom comes over, you gotta clean, you gotta make sure everything is spotless and whatever.
It's
So there's
true. It's true. Because if I don't, she will. If she comes in and it's not like she'll just start cleaning, that will be a problem. Not a problem, really. But
I still need to figure out what I want to do for my Christmas stuff for like outdoor, like the little entrance area that we have. What do I want to do? What do I want to put in the yard? I do have my wreath from last year that I'm going to use because I like it a lot. So we shall see what I can do with.
if you have a covered porch, because our front porch is quite deep and it's covered, I wonder if I could get away with just putting full size, like the full size pencil trees out there. Because I have
Yes.
one from last
like-
year. Remember the one I had in my living room? So I wonder if like that tree was only like $50 or something from Walmart. It would be cheaper than buying like almost any other outside decor. And then
I
just put
think you
one
can-
on each side of the door. I don't know. Okay. Now that we are down to 7 mementos before Yenna's got to run and I've got to run and we've got to run. Guidepost 3, cultivating a resilient spirit, letting go of numbing and powerlessness. This one maybe we'll cover over 2 days. We'll see how it goes. Because I feel like I talked about this recently in this chapter in our guidepost in my video because it brought a lot of stuff out for me. What about you, Yenna? What did you think about this? Or have you gotten that far?
I have not gotten up to it yet.
Yeah, it's hard when you've got like real life running all around in the form of Noah.
And I was very optimistic with my time this week or at the end of this week. So I kind of screwed myself over with that one. But hopefully I'll get there eventually.
Okay, so she starts this with a quote of she could never go back and make some of the details pretty. All she could do was move forward and make the whole beautiful, by Terry St. Cloud. I thought that was really a pretty quote. But the first sentence is, resilience, the ability to come adversity, has been a growing topic of study since the early 1970s. So she goes through and she talks a little bit, and then she talks about what makes up resilience. And she says there's the 5 most common factors of resilient people. They are resourceful and have good problem solving skills. They are more likely to seek help. They hold the belief that they can do something that will help them manage their feelings and to cope. They have social support available to them. They are connected with others, such as friends and family. And that one has a little like see below for the point of source. So then she continues forward and she talks about how she interviewed a ridiculous amount of people. And she found that the very foundation of the protective factors, the things that made them bouncy, was their spirituality or resilient. By spirituality, I'm not talking about religion or theology, she says, but I'm talking about a shared and deeply held belief based on the interviews. Here's how I define spirituality. Spirituality is recognizing and celebrating that we are all inexplicably, she's got like it's a hyphen in a weird place. I'm like, what is this word trying to be? Spirituality is recognizing that and celebrating that we are all inexplicably connected to each other by a greater power than all of us individually, and that our connection to that power and to one another is grounded in love and compassion. Practicing spirituality brings a sense of perspective, meaning, and purpose to our lives. Without exception, spirituality, the belief in connection, a power greater than self, and interconnections grounded in love and compassion, emerged as the component of resilience. Most people spoke of God, but not everyone. Some were occasional churchgoers, others were not. Some worshiped at fishing holes, others in temples, mosques, or at home. Some struggled with the idea of religion. Others were devout members of organized religions. The one thing they all had in common was spirituality as the foundation of their resilience. So I think that's very interesting.
It definitely is. And like I've said it before, I don't know how she finds all the right words for it to be so resonating.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, you and I talked about this quite a bit because I'm like, while my husband and I, especially since the pandemic, really haven't gone to church very often, not because of the pandemic, but also because of the pandemic. I went sometimes in Missouri, but when the pandemic happened, it was chaos. Not going was chaos, but like, are they going to have church? Is it allowed? Like all of the things. Nonetheless, I am very spiritual and I am very strong in my faith. I believe what I believe. And I know that you believe things differently, and yes, that's fine. But I think we share that, what she's talking about.
Definitely. Like you don't have to be some like represent some specific church or anything to understand this or agree what she's saying, which I think it's beautiful. And I don't know if many of the listeners know that we have, I feel like pretty drastically different, I guess, views, but it doesn't bother us at all.
No, because I mean, I would never force my views and my thoughts on anyone else. And I think for every difference of opinion or thought that we have, there's like 5 ways that our thoughts overlap and intertwine.
Right. It is definitely interesting. And I wish more people would be able to find connections like this with other people, like not be so, I don't know if aggressive is the right word, but like overly aggressive about their own views and pushing them to other people, thinking that everybody needs to do and believe the same things as they do, because that's just not how life works.
No.
It'd be pretty boring if everybody would be the same.
Yeah, I think it comes from a lot of people will feel very threatened when whether they acknowledge feeling threatened or not. I think most people do not understand that that's what happens, but they feel very threatened that someone is okay and they're a good person. And they believe things that are completely different. I don't know
Exactly.
when it happened, and I know we've talked about not wanting to get too like politicky or like sensitive issue-y on our podcast, and I don't
Yeah.
want to go there, but I do think regardless of political affiliation, are you religious, are you not religious, are you spiritual, like whatever it is, like those thoughts do not make you a bad person or a good person.
Exactly.
So I
If you
think
think you're a good person just believing in a certain ideology or something,
yeah.
check yourself. I guess
And I
that's
think
it.
most people consciously think that they're like, well, yeah, of course. Like just because people live differently than me doesn't mean that I'm good and they're bad. But so often I feel like people are demonized, or people even make assumptions. They're like, well, obviously you're religious, so obviously you voted for this person. So obviously,
Right. And to be fair,
no.
I think it was law school when I was doing my bachelor's degree. One of my professors said that nobody thinks they're a bad person. Usually everybody sees themselves as good people,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny because I guess that's how it is, regardless if you run against the red light or whatever, you still think you're a good person, even though technically you kind of broke the law there right there. But that's a
I think that brings together
funny.
an altogether interesting and different topic. Like, does obeying laws make you a good person? And then even taking that to like religion, there's the letter of the law, like, and then there's the spirit of the law. And I would argue almost all of the time, the spirit of the law is more important.
I feel like I would agree with you on that one.
So yeah. So, and
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think, I don't know who I was studying. I think it was in high school, and I think it was like one of the 500 millionth times I read the book Animal Farm. And it was just so interesting because people slide in groups. And I feel like Animal Farm represents that, where like the pigs were the smart ones, and then they became like the new leaders of the farm. And then slowly they slid to this place of power where their power is corrupting, absolutely, as it does. Anyway, let's back it up because we are out of time on that high note.
We like to ramble a lot.
We do. The shirts are important though, and
They are.
all of the other things we rambled about. So we got literally like one page into this guidepost. So
Maybe we'll do a longer episode.
yeah.
For you guys on what's Monday? Is that what the
Yeah.
next one is again?
Yeah. So this episode is gonna go live on Sunday. So the next episode will be on Monday. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. And
yeah, it'll be maybe hopefully a longer one. I should have more of that time then. Hopefully April's gonna have more time.
We hope
hopefully we're not too optimistic with our time again. So
yeah, no, it'll be great. Monday will be great. And Yenna has a fun trip this weekend. I'm excited and jealous. And yeah, have a happy rest of your day, and we will talk tomorrow.
bye.
Bye.